the funniest predicament video. Here we go. So let's just look at it. Dalvin Cook. Let's look at this nonsense. This is nonsense. Buffalo, huh? We'll say that it's an early week game. He fumbles because Buffalo is, they are riding on anticipation and stuff, and all kinds of nonsense. All kinds of appreciation awards. So they go for it and they get a fumble. The Cowboys, they're definitely gonna get a fumble on him. They have till 4:25. Yeah, they're gonna get a fumble on Dalvin Cook. So 1-2, right? All right, 1-2. Patriots. Now the Jets do know something about the Patriots book. They do look at them. They do know. They know something. And we're not gonna do this like because they would bench him basically if he fumbled twice. They'd probably end up benching him. So we're just gonna say all these teams that could or can get the fumble. Patriots, they could definitely get the fumble because they have to study the Jets all the time. They could definitely get the fumble, but I don't know. The Patriots, it's kind of iffy. Because are the Patriots holding up to their standards? Who knows? You never know. Never know with the NFL. KC. Well, KC is bound this year to have a tougher defense. And I definitely expect KC, after all the ridicule, that they're going to make Dalvin Cook fumble. They will make Dalvin Cook fumble. Broncos have made some interesting ideas. Different ideas. But they are suffering from injuries. But they have till 4:25. Anything is possible, really. Because I'll tell you something about the Denver Broncos defense. The Denver Bronco defense always, this year they might kind of fall down a little bit, their defense. But you could basically guarantee that the Broncos are going to bring some defense. It's 4:25 p.m. And the fact that they got rid of Von Miller and all that shows to me that, they can get a fumble on Dalvin Cook. Eagles, 4:25 game. Yeah, they could get a fumble. They can get that. They are looking not to be such a weak defensive unit, so I definitely would not gamble against that. The Giants... Oh, their defense is very underrated. Actually, when I was looking at their defense, there are some promising things. I could see them getting a fumble on Dalvin Cook. Now, Los Angeles Chargers. Their defense has been meh so many times, and they have till 8:15. So yes, they could get a fumble on Dalvin Cook. This is so crazy, dude. The Raiders have nothing but a chance at an 8:20 football game. They have nothing but a chance to get a fumble on Dalvin Cook. Nothing but a chance, because the Raiders, they're really wanting to establish something. I don't know what it is, but something. 4:25, Buffalo, Jets. But this time, the Buffalo's defense has to be clicking, because there's going to be a lot of struggles for them. They can... well, by this time, he should have crafted something. So Dalvin Cook does. He avoids a fumble for the Buffalo Bills. He avoids it somehow. Dolphins. Oh, man, the pressure is on the Dolphins. Dolphins, at this time, at this late of the season, their defense be gelling. I say they get a fumble. Falcons, I say they get a fumble also. Because the Falcons, from what I see, that they are willing to get rid of players that aren't doing anything for them. So I could definitely see them getting the fumble. Texans, definitely getting the fumble. The Texans is a young defense coming up, and they could definitely get a fumble. The Dolphins, once again, this late of the season, the Dolphins could get a fumble. Okay, I never underestimate the Dolphins' defense. The Dolphins' defense can show up, just depends if they want to or not. Commanders, Commanders are at an interesting spot, and it's late in the season, and they're going to be crafting a pretty good defensive unit. Give me the Commanders to make Dalvin Cook fumble. And then finally, Browns versus Jets, 8:15. It's plenty enough time for Dalvin Cook not to fumble the ball. And but the Browns, I will say this, the Browns are pretty mad. They are pretty angry. It's really hard to bet against the Browns. It is a very hard bet to do. And betting against the Browns is not necessarily a smart thing. I wouldn't say it's like superior smart, especially being 8:15. Um, they do have some old defenders, though, but they have to make some kind of corrections. They've had some meh years. Nah, they can't. So there you go. Dalvin Cook gets safety at the end of the season.